Expensive things Lil Baby owns. Lil Baby is one of the biggest up-and-coming rappers of the decade. With chart-smashing releases like Drop Harder and Street Gossip, Baby has hustled up more coin in the past 3 years than he could have ever imagined when he dropped his first mixtape. Lil Baby is a real rags-to-riches story, and when times are tough growing up but then the money starts rolling in, you spend it like you've got something to prove. This is Too Rich for Regular, from rap to the streets and everything in between. But before we get started, if you're here for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and join Too Rich for Regular. We upload all the time, so don't miss out. We've saved the craziest content for last, so stick around. This is Expensive Things Lil Baby Owns. Dominic Armani Jones got his stage name Lil Baby from back when he was a kid and would hang out with some of the older guys. His mom would call him every now and then to check up on him, and when he wouldn't answer his phone, she would just go out and find him. His older friends would tease him for it, calling him Baby because of how his mom treated him. Alongside his slim build, the name stuck, hence he became permanently known as Lil Baby. Lil Baby had a far from happy childhood. He was raised by a single mom in Atlanta, Georgia after his father bailed. He dropped out of high school and got caught up in a small-time crime gang, which ended up in a short prison sentence for possession with intent to sell. However, things began to turn around in 2017 when Lil Baby started his rap career and he dropped his first mixtape, Perfect Timing. And perfect timing it was. His music took Atlanta by storm and catapulted him into a career that's gotten the attention of rap icons and fans alike. Now signed to the record label Quality Music Control, Lil Baby has a net worth of over $4 million. Excess cash is a novelty for Baby, and he regrets it with eager positivity. He once said, "We are so quick to blame money for our problems, but that doesn't make much sense. Money makes the world go round, money buys us yummy food and pretty clothes and a trendy apartment in the city outskirts. Money is the force that makes dreams come true, because if you have a great idea and you want to open your business, you can't do much without some sort of financial investment." So what has he done with his plucky attitude and buckets of cash? Well, let's take a look. Jewelry. When you look at Lil Baby, there's one extravagance you notice right out of the gates: his jewelry. Inspired by some of his idols like Floyd Mayweather and Gucci Mane, Lil Baby has made certain that he's always covered in frosting. At any one time, he will have over $500,000 of gold and diamonds hanging off him. For starters, Lil Baby will typically wear a watch on each wrist. One is his custom Rolex that he has encrusted with diamonds on both the face and the band, and on the other hand, another diamond-encrusted timepiece, an AP watch worth over $60,000. Despite having two of the world's most sophisticated and embellished watches on his wrists at all times, Lil Baby admits that they're barely ever set to the correct time. He just has them for sentimental value and because they look good. Alongside his watches, he has a white gold Cuban link bracelet on each wrist and diamond-encrusted white gold star rings on each pinky finger, just to keep it balanced, of course. Believe it or not, this is actually a toned-down version for Lil Baby. He used to wear flashy diamond rings on every finger, but found that because he had so many, he kept losing them and not even noticing. I guess that's a true mark of success, to be so rich that you can lose a couple diamond rings off your fingers and not even realize. However, all of that is scrap metal compared to what hangs around his neck. Once your eyes adjust to the shining light, the first piece that you'll notice is his trademark Lil Baby pendant, a $25,000 diamond-encrusted insignia hanging on a $15,000 chain. Next, representing his hometown is his Zone 4 chain and pendant, his clothing label 4PF and chain, and Solid Foundation pendant and chain. All custom-made and all covered in diamonds, of course. But wait, there's more. Dominating the rest is Lil Baby's QC chain, or the big dog as he calls it, representing the record label Quality Control he signed to. This behemoth of a chain cost about $200,000 and is so heavy that taking it off is the first thing he does when he gets home each day. Combine that with the diamond earrings, which are about $50,000 each, and you've got yourself more than enough to buy a house just decorating his body. Some people would say that much jewelry is extravagant. But what else would you do if you got a strong neck and way too much money? Cars. After all that jewelry, the next easiest way to flash your cash is to show up driving a different, loud, amazing car each and every day. Despite being new to the scene, Lil Baby hasn't wasted any time at all in amassing a $1 million car collection. Some notable mentions in his garage include a deep red Jeep Cherokee, Dodge Charger, Mercedes AMG GTS, a Porsche, and when he really wants to travel in style, he has his white Rolls-Royce Wraith. But for everyday use, he generally picks between his three favorites. He can opt for his Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat because, as he puts it, if you're a young black dude from the hood, you want to come through the hood in a car that makes a lot of noise. Or he's got his humble Mercedes G-Wagon 4x4 squared with his trademark custom paint job and 24-inch rims. Being the good father that he is, he bought an identical child's version for his son. Imagine rolling up to kindergarten in that thing, wearing the brand new Rolex and chain his dad got him to match as well. Or if he wants to feel a bit more down to earth, he occasionally drives his ice-white Lamborghini Aventador, worth approximately $450,000. Lil Baby also bought a car that most people not only can't afford, but probably don't even know it exists. The 2019 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 convertible costs about $85,000 if you're opting for the cheapest version, which Lil Baby certainly didn't go for, so the price goes up from there. It features a carbon fiber racing body, a 6.2-liter V8 engine that reaches 650 horsepower, and a 0 to 60 time in under 3 seconds. It comes with a 7-speed manual or 8-speed automatic transmission. Also, since the young rapper drives automatic transmission, that costs extra. With a car like that, it's no surprise he ended up getting arrested by Georgia police for reckless driving. Finally, he splashed out and gifted his mom and aunt each with a new car, showing up out of the blue one day with a Jeep and a Mercedes-Benz sitting in the driveway. Needless to say, they were amazed and grateful, but Lil Baby merely said, when you make it, you've got to give back those who supported you along the way. If you're striving to become an established artist, these are the types of moments that will give you the motivation to keep hustling. One day you'll be able to get your family everything they want. His giving spirit doesn't end with just his family, though. After he signed a deal to be a global ambassador for Reebok, he organized for a huge shipment of free shoes to be sent to everybody in his hometown. Sure, Lil Baby's $1 million garage might be smaller than those of bigger names in the industry, but remember, he's still young. We have no doubt he'll catch up since he picked all of this up in the last year or so. Mansion home. Despite his fame, Lil Baby does try to keep his family and personal life private. And despite flashing his wealth a lot on social media, he doesn't divulge much information about it. But we do know that not only has he bought his mother a house outright so that she never has to worry about being evicted due to overdue rent again, but he also has his own mansion in a lakeside house. We also definitely know from his Instagram posts that his wardrobe is jam-packed with designer clothes like Supreme and thousands of dollars worth of Nikes and Air Jordans. We already knew the man accessorizes well, but he dresses well to match too. When talking about how much money he's made, Lil Baby said he's already exceeded his goals and needed to reevaluate to set a new goal of hitting $100 million cash in the bank. He said, quote, "I made new dreams. I made myself have new dreams. My dreams are still where I'm at. That can't even be no dream. Now I have to make new dreams that I couldn't even imagine. I gotta get 100 mil. That's the new mark. I gotta get 100 mil. 5 years at max. Not worth, but have. Only thing I can count is the money I got. I don't even count if I can sell these rings or sell this watch. I save most of my money. I can't buy a watch for 300 bands and then be like, I got my 300 in my watch. My 300 gotta be in the bank." If these are some of the crazy things he owns now, just imagine what he's gonna have when he hits that next goal. I guess only time will tell because this Lil Baby is going nowhere but up. You made it to the end. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you've enjoyed today's video. Did you learn something new? Did we leave something out? Let us know. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe, or both. Let us know in the comments if there's any other crazy topics we can cover in future videos. This has been Expensive Things Lil Baby Owns, and you're watching Too Rich for Regular. See you next time.